Well, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today?
I am great. How are you?
I am doing great. Welcome to Let's Talk About It Stuff. We are live today.
Yes, we are. It's showing its recording.
All righty. Did you have a fun-filled day today?
No.
Oh,
How
I'm
about you?
sorry. Well, every day with me is an adventure.
That is true.
It is an
Oh,
adventure.
I thought I better plug my phone in because this could be real short lived.
Uh-oh. Well, today is this Thursday. It's the first of the month, so we definitely gonna have a fun time. Of course, we got change, so we have quite a bit to talk about today.
Yes. Yes, we do. And I brought the popcorn.
All right. Oh, you brought the popcorn. We need the popcorn today. We definitely need the popcorn. Um, we have tons to talk about today. So today, of course, one of our topics is about we're talking about depression again, um, economic, and also everybody's favorite. Um, sorry, somebody was coming in here.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought my phone
so
froze again. I was like, what?
now there's some weird stuff going on here, but we got it. We got it. We're gonna have a great show. I have to edit some stuff out of here, but we're live today, so people gonna hear all our craziness. Already. So everything's going great on your side of the world.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good.
Okay, so we're gonna call this the popcorn talking points
Yeah.
tonight.
I'll try not to munch.
All righty then. So, well, I had a fun-filled day. It's always something going on with me. I'm always busy. So today we're probably gonna have a short one because I have a meeting to go to right after this. So hey,
Oh,
always busy.
yes, you are. Yes,
Stay busy,
you
stay
are. You got
ready.
too much going
I know, right? One day, I will slow down, but it won't be today.
on. Okay.
It won't be today. So, love, we've been having these conversations about depression and stuff, and we gotta go back and hit it again because once again we had another person that wound up unliving themselves. No one that we know is a celebrity. One of the TikTok moms had wound up unliving themselves, and this is like the second one within what 2 weeks I think that has happened.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I went ahead and put that number up again, that 988 number, 1-800-273-8255. Anybody that needs help out there, there is actually help if you need it. And you're not alone. There is always someone out there that you can always reach out to because no problem is too big or too small that someone can be able to help. Listen to our show. You just never know. We might say some things that might help you out. But once again, that number, if you need to get some help, it's 988. And the 1-800 number is 1-800-273-8255. You are not alone. Hold on, that was Dominique reaching out.
Ah,
Oh, she can't get in. Hold that thought. So you stay right there. Let me invite Miss Dominique on in.
terrific.
I know you missed her.
I do. I like talking with her.
She's fun. She's fun.
Yeah. I'll just move my phone up when I want my popcorn.
Oh, okay. All righty. Well, I just sent her the link. And anyone else out there that need the link, please message me and I will get you a link to join us.
Yes. The more the
Okay,
merrier.
so exactly. Oh, sorry. All righty. So let's get on with the show. So sorry about that, y'all. So we had someone that was a TikTok mom favorite that wound up unliving herself, and this has been going on quite rapidly lately. That we've been having that issue to where people are not getting help, or they don't know that there's actually help out there that they can um, use. So we definitely want to make sure that everyone out there, anyone that's listening, please get help. Please, please, please call for help. If you don't have anyone in your circle that you can speak to, please make sure that you reach out to someone at 988 and 1-800-273-8255 for help. And like I said, there's always someone out there to help you. So, do you know if there's any other programs out there besides the one that I've just said something about?
I don't, but I'm sure there's got to be.
Yeah, we got to get some help out there. You know, it's getting bad. I know the more people are losing their jobs and stuff, there's more layoffs going on throughout the country. People need help. They need somebody that they can really talk through their pain. Well, hello, Miss Dominique. Welcome aboard.
Hello.
Ooh, Dominique, I can hear you. So
Hi,
excited.
Tim.
Hi.
Well, definitely let me get through these talking points and now we can just go ahead and do a let's talk about it. But the first talking point we're going to talk about is this depression thing that's really, um, we just lost the show, come back on. This depression thing that we are having a lot of people that are depressed and they don't have the resources that they need to get the help that they deserve. Um, my thing is, I think that you really need to surround yourself around people that you can trust, you know, um, find a family member that maybe you can talk to because your life do matter. Your life matters. I know it's hard out there and everybody's going through their own thing, but the worst thing that you can do is take your own life. I know it's hard. But please hang on in there, ask for help, reach out. We've all been there, we've all gone through those dark places and stuff, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. So please, sir, please, ma'am, please think about your family members, think about something that makes you happy, that makes you want to keep fighting. Anybody got anything to say about this topic?
Well, I do. Oh, is Dominic saying something?
No, that's you,
No.
Deb. Go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure. I didn't want to cut in there. I'm going through something right now, and I didn't really put a name to it, but I've been really feeling bad this week. But I've felt bad off and on for a while, and it was my mother. She passed away. It's been over a year now, but she lived with me the full time, and I'm still grieving terribly for her. And finally, somebody at work today put the name to it that I am depressed and not where I can't function. I have no desire to unlive myself, as you put it. I like that saying. I don't have any desire to do that. Because I love living. That's not a problem. But I'm just kind of didn't want to get out of bed Sunday. I just haven't wanted to do anything. And I figured that was it. And sometimes, well, some weeks are worse than others. And maybe because it's going to be Mother's Day, I'm having a really tough time this week. But I found talking to some of my friends at work, because I have a lot of them, and sure could have used you there today too, Stephanie, talking to me. But I really felt encouraged, and and it was good talking to them. And more than one of them said the same thing that my sister has told me to do, is instead of talking to my mother, talk to God. And every time I do, I feel so much better. So I don't know why I don't do that more often. But just to say, just if nothing else, talk to close friends. Tell them how you're feeling. They won't laugh at you, believe me. They're there to hug you. I've never been hugged so much in my life as I have since my mom died at work. But they're there to hug you and listen to you and give you words of encouragement. And I tell you, the way I felt by the time I left work today was just phenomenal. I felt so much better. And I know it's not going to happen overnight. I know I'm not, this is a mourning process, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to get better and I'm going to be happier. And I know that.
Yeah, because I
That's
would be really upset.
it.
Miss Dad, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm glad we're doing this show right before Mother's Day because I'm gonna tell you there is nothing more important than trying to reach out and help somebody. It's so many people that are motherless, and some of them, our mothers have went on and left us, and some of them are here on earth, and they just not here. You know, they're physically here, but they're not mentally here. So a lot of us are going through a lot of the kids left behind. We're still going through a whole lot of things, you know, and it's hard. And Dad, there's nothing wrong with you going through what you're going through. You're into not having your mom here, and it feels different. You know, no matter how old you are, it's a different kind of thing when you lose your mom. You know, it's that emptiness, it's that hole that you will never be able to fill. I don't care. You know, I do like 100,000 things, and even though I do a lot of things, it still does not fill that hole in my heart. You know, I miss my mother too. I lost both of my parents, and I tell you, it's hard. You know, you're gonna have good days and you're gonna have some bad days. There's some days that I'm probably my family probably thinks I'm just bipolar or something. I don't know. They probably think all kinds of things about me, but it's a it takes time. This June it'll be 12 years since my parents passed, and they say it gets better. It does get a little bit better, but surround yourself around good people. That would be my advice. You know, write a letter to that parent that's gone. Write a letter to your mom. This is Mother's Day, so we're going to dedicate to the mothers that have gone on to heaven. Just write a letter to her and then burn it. For a couple of years, what I did, I would go and buy things like I would normally for my mom for Mother's Day. I would get a card and I would go give it to somebody at work that I feel like, you know, need a little pick me up or just like a mother figure and stuff, you know. I had did that for years. And it kind of helped because I'm like, man, that means I don't do any Mother's Day stuff, you know. And I have a lot of people that I feel that are have that mothering, nurturing ability about themselves. Because you know, Miss Deb, I always come to you like, you like my mom, you know. So it's gonna be okay. Take one day at a time, and it will get better. It's not gonna hurt any less, but it will. It'll
I've
ease up.
lost y'all. If you don't know.
I said some good things, you know,
Oh,
but yeah, definitely, you know, take one day at a time. It will get better. And those of y'all that's not talking to your mom on this Mother's Day, make amends because right now life is short. You just never know because take it from myself and his dad, when you lose your mom, that's it. You lose. That's a feeling that you don't want to feel. We all know we're all gonna have to go one day, but try to mend fists if you can, do the best that you can so that way when that time comes, I did everything I possibly can do. I'm at peace. So definitely, 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 you know, I pray that everything goes well with you guys out there that's missing your mom. Your mom loves you. Keep fighting a good fight. And it's okay for you to call that number as well too. So a lot of people think that suicide line is just for that. That line is for people that need to talk to somebody. So please reach out and call that 988 number, 1-800-273-8255 if you need help. Miss Deb, you got plenty of people that love you and will hug up on you, and I'll be there tomorrow and I'll hug up on you again. You know how I do. But please, y'all, hang in there. It's not easy, but you can get through.
Well said.
Miss Dominique, what you have to say on this?
You pretty much touch bases on everything. Definitely with this being Mother's Day, it would be a good time for those that are having issues or situations with their mothers, here with their earthly mothers to make me or have those uncomfortable conversations with them. Um, it doesn't get it's hard and it may not be as easy to do, but uh, that just may be the right thing to do. Usually, what is hard and difficult to do is what needed to be done. So, as we come upon Mother's Day, make those men's have those uncomfortable conversations, but definitely appreciate the mother you do have here. Um, and that's what I have.
Okay. Miss Deb, did we lose you? Okay. Yeah, I think, and as crazy as it sounds, for Mother's Day, usually is it's Mother's Day and Christmas is usually the hardest one, because that's that person, that glue that holds the family together. And it's so hard when they leave. But like I say, you guys are loved. Your mom loved you. Just take a deep breath and breathe. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. Surround yourself around people that you know that will love up on you too. Do something that you and your mom used to do, even if that means that you just go buy some flowers and just have it. Hey, I still did something for my mother. And happy Mother's Day to all you moms that's out there. You are loved, and those of you moms that's wearing several hats out there, you are Mother of the Year, and don't let nobody tell you anything different. You are Mother of the Year because it is hard out there to be a mother, a working mom, a mother that stays at home and have to deal with the kids and all that and things that we don't know. Hang in there. You are loved and happy Mother's Day from Let's Talk About It team. All right. Yeah, so let's change topics. Let's go on to the economy. Oh my goodness. I think the media is really trying to scare the mess out of us. And you know what? It's working. It's working. Banks are closing down. A lot of banks are closing down, especially the ones in California. So I don't know what's going on in California, but a lot of the banks are shutting down out there and getting bought out by bigger banks. So I would say and it's just my opinion, you might want to pull some money out and have some cash on hand just in case. Think about what are you gonna do just in case the it crashed and they say, hey, you can't use your debit card anymore. Have some cash on hand. Dominic, what you got to say about this?
Mm, definitely have some cash on hand. Um, and if you're not media savvy, that's fine. But at least take a little piece or part out of your day to stay in tune, whether it's a spin on it or whatever they're manipulating it, whatever it may be, it's some truth in there in the middle somewhere. So just take heed. And I know that there may be people out there that say, well, I don't have stocks and I don't have, money put back. And that's fine, but start somewhere, start today. Um, at least $10. I mean, if you have to start with five, but do your best to have cash on hand and put some form of money somewhere. And if you don't know, it's okay. It's places like Eventbrite. You can call Fidelity. You can reach out to someone on Robinhood. It's a lot of information out there for everybody. So just reach out, get on YouTube, do the best that you can. If you don't know where to begin to start investing, whatever you have, it may seem like it's going down or it's crashing, but just like everything, it comes a great fall and then it builds right back up. So if you don't know, start with YouTube, start with a friend or family member, but definitely take heed to what's going on and find some way to get a head start or just get a start of saving your money.
Right. And I wonder, do people know that if you have Cash App, Ms. Deb, I know you probably don't have Cash App. We're gonna have to get you up on that. But if you have Cash App, you can actually go on Cash App and invest in stock purchases on there as well. So there's all kind of little ways where you can go ahead and put some money back and invest in something. Um, there's a whole lot of different things that we can do. You know, um, there's a lot of jobs that are businesses that are closing down. They're laying off a whole lot of people. I just found out today that one of the hospitals back in my home state is laying off 800 people at a hospital. And I just think that is just, that's crazy. It's like people used to say, live in your limit. Now it's to the point where you gotta live under your limit. It's like, don't buy stuff that you really don't need. Cut back. If you're gonna buy something, make sure it's a need and not a want. Because we're gonna get ready to go into some dark times when you got major retail stores that are closing down and they've been here for over 80 years. Houston, we got a problem, and they're not really, nobody's really saying that we have a problem, but we do have a problem and something got to be done. But right now, what we can do, we can start taking control of our own income situation by, you know, putting something back. Buy a case of water every week. When you get paid, buy a case of water. Go get some beans. And those of y'all that don't like beans, you might want to start liking beans. You know, buy a pack of chicken and put some chicken in the freezer and stuff. Just buy stuff that you can have just in case, because I think these next couple of years, we are going to be going through some rough times. And we got to make sure that we're on top of our A game just in case. But I know a lot of people don't like to vote, but I'm gonna tell you, it's so important for you to get out there and go vote. When it comes down to these local races and stuff like that, that's where it starts. It starts right there. You got to get out and vote. You got to go make sure when it's election time and stuff, go have those conversations with those people that's running in your area, because they affect what goes on with our economy. They're making bad choices out there because they know that they can because we're not going to say anything. So my opinion is that we need to start not shutting up. We need to start saying something about what we're going through. That is ridiculous. We just passed the law. We just passed a bid for a particular school, ISD, out here in Texas, to get more funding for more buildings and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that because I'm like, my property tax is going up every single year. When they place a bid and they say, oh, it's just going to be a little property taxes, I'm like, if we're already in a deficit already and people are having a hard time paying co-serve, paying the water bill, or even just going to go get some food, why are you raising taxes on us for you to have a pool? That's not a need. That's a want. Guess what? If we're in such a hard crush with raising money and everything, maybe we shouldn't have a pool. Maybe you need to cut the swim team out. Maybe the schools need to start doing some cutbacks. Y'all had contracts with the buses and stuff, and y'all raising our taxes because now you want more buses. Fix the ones that you have. You know, you barely can even get anybody to come out there and drive for your schools because you know why? Because these kids are unruly. And I wouldn't want to be a bus driver, but you know what? Those of y'all that are bus drivers, I'm all for you. But they got to do better. So I'm sorry, y'all. I went and slid into that political ring real quick. I'm gonna slide back out. But they affect our pockets when they make dumb decisions for us as the people. So we elect them or we don't vote and we elect them anyway, because you know what? If you don't go out there and vote, you elect them anyway, whether you like them or not. They still gonna get in. So we gotta take a stand. Anybody out there?
I think you stood for us all. Thanks.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah. Hello, Miss Treasure. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Stephanie.
How's it going? You got anything to say about these topics?
Who running for president?
Well, I know on the Democrat side we got two. We got Biden and Kennedy is running. On the Republican side, I don't know.
Is
They,
Trump running?
yeah, Trump is running. DeSantis is a
But
question mark. Nikki
ain't he going
Haley
through
is
that
a
court
question
stuff?
mark. What was that?
Ain't he going through that court stuff? He gotta get that lady $5 million.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that lady any money. He cheap. He's not gonna give any money.
And he's doing that indictment right now.
Yeah, we don't know how that's gonna go. So I don't know. That's that side got to figure out what's gonna wind up happening. Dad, what you got to say? Some mic still on?
I think we lost her.
Oh, okay. She said she was having mic problems, so we'll keep on going. She'll jump back in. Yeah, so I agree. We definitely need to make sure we put some money back. Don't spend if you don't need to. Don't make any huge purchases. That even the Amazon CEO said the same thing. Do not make any major purchases. Hang tight because we're going to be on a rough ride. This is going to be a roller coaster ride, I think. But we shall see. So let's move on to some easier topics. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. So the next topic, soulmates and narcissist soulmates. What do y'all got to say about that? What's a soulmate? What is a soulmate meaning to you?
Treasure, you want this one or you want me to get it?
You got this one. Lord, yeah.
Okay.
You sure? You sure, Treasure?
Stephanie, stop being shady.
It was a shame, wasn't
Just
it?
stop being shady.
I can't help it.
You can. Um, oh shoot.
Well, I can't say
Okay.
this. You know what? I'll start being kind of shady. I think there is soulmates out there for everyone. You know, I really do. I think there's a soulmate for everyone. Um, some people you
So,
don't want with your soul because they will snatch it. And those are the ones I call narcissist soulmates.
and why would you call them that? Like, why? Okay, if they're your soulmate, um, why would they be a narcissist? Like, how is that your soulmate?
Because a lot of times we don't see the whole picture.
Mm,
A
okay.
lot of times we look at the nice jeans, they look nice, they got a car, they got a nice car, they live in their own home. We look at some of this other stuff and go,
Exterior.
yeah, they look good, that's that representative.
Mm,
And
okay, keep going.
okay, they're gonna send out their representative, and that representative gonna be like, yeah, I'm all in, I like you, you look good, we make a perfect couple, and this, I'm making this. And then when you really fell in love with this person and you thinking he or she is the one, and then you find out some stuff and you're like, what the heck? Now the representative done went back. Now you done met a real boogaboo. If you're lucky, you'll find out who that person is on your second or third date. But sometimes the real experts, they can get you. They won't show their real self until a year. So, ladies, especially my ladies, since it's Mother's Day week, y'all please be careful. Give that person time. Give yourself time to know that person. And when you get them red flags and you feel something in your stomach that don't feel right, bag it back. Put that car in reverse. Don't run them over, but put it in reverse. Because they're gonna show you.
Okay.
They're gonna show you.
Okay, so question. I'm full of questions tonight, right? But
Hey, I got some answers.
so wait, okay. So what if you are like not necessarily they're a narcissist, but as some people would say, like like a stern person. They're not a narcissist, but they're very stern and adamant about the things they like what they want to do, how how they treat you. Like they come through the door basically setting boundaries and setting the bar. Do you feel as if that's a narcissist um, trait or behavior, or is that somebody that's assured of themselves?
Me personally, I think there's somebody that's assured of themselves because they basically tell you up front, this is what I like. And I love those type of people that they're stern. You can be stern, you can be an alpha man, or you can be an alpha female, and you putting out there and you telling this person, hey, this is who I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. These are my goals.
Okay,
I like
but oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
I like those type of people, but
Okay.
those that put it out there and they halfway tell you what they want because they're all over the place, I would kind of like be questioning
Okay.
their order, I think.
So, okay, what if when they do that, right? They set the bar, they set the tone for the home. And then just like you said later on that representative comes or the real person comes out, meaning they do have a trait of control or not wanting you to go outside or like not, I guess, saying that, including that in the boundary. So what do you do then at that point? Like the bar was set, here, and then now it's like, wait, this is getting uncomfortable, or it's turning into something else. So then how do you maneuver at that point?
You just gotta bounce.
Just bounce?
Yeah, you just gotta bounce. He ain't gonna tell me I can't go outside. Mm-mm.
You can't keep baby in the corner.
Right. Mm-mm.
Okay.
We gotta come to an agreement, or you gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Or what if it's not outside, but maybe it's like they if you're not wearing, it's getting hot outside. Just saying you want to wear
You
some revealing clothes, but you have a man. So what if he says like, no, unless you're going out on a date with me, I don't really want you to wear that.
That mean he don't trust you.
Okay.
You knew I was a baddie when you met me.
Okay.
Because that's probably how they got you, right? Because you was already wearing peekaboo stuff.
Okay. Treasure's like, nope, you already knew. And that's why I asked, like, when we, before we say they are narcissists, like, like you said, Treasure, like you met me like this. So um then they begin to change you. So would you say that's narcissist behavior? Because now they're okay, I met you in a short skirt and a tank top, but now I don't want you to be this way. Or is that just someone like, okay, well, you my lady now, you don't have to dress like that. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I'm asking, I'm just trying to see here.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Nah.
I
All
would
right.
let that person go too. But let me tell you something. I'm glad you brought that up because Christian Keys, you know who that is?
Christian Keys, can't put a face, but the name is familiar.
That's that really nice looking, you
Christian
know,
Keys.
he's really nice looking. I
Okay.
forgot
Okay.
which show he went on, but he's been on quite a few. And he made a comment
Quite a
on
few
one of
what?
the panel shows, huh?
Quite a few what?
He was on quite a few shows. I think one of them was Greenleaf. I think he was
Oh, that's
on.
his name?
Yeah, Christian Keys. He's
Yeah.
been on a lot of Tyler Perry shows too.
Okay, then I may have said, I just, like I said, I can't put a face to him at the moment. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, he was on this panel and he made a comment. He's like, I don't want my woman, if you with me, I don't want my woman showing everything to the world, cover up. He's like, I'm not attracted to those women that like to expose everything. So, there are some outfits out there that kind of like overly expose and make you just turn your head. And he's like, the only person that should be turning the head is me, and that's something that should be kept in the house, not outside when we're in public. He don't want that type of woman out there, which I understand. I get where he's coming from, but I'm like, if you met her like that and you went out with her and you didn't say, hey, you know what, why
He
date her?
insecure.
Yeah, I don't know if it's insecure. He's trying to label men like that, try to label women like
Hmm.
that do wear extra sexy clothes. They don't
Well,
like
that's
that.
why I asked the question, because I'm like, I feel like Treasure, because if you meet a man in something revealing, like, extra spicy, I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep that spice because that's who you are. That's how you dress when y'all met. So what is the issue now that you're in a relationship?
She already said it, insecure.
Okay. So, I mean, I can see it. Like he can be insecure now that he's really realizing that, man, like she is bad. Like I said she was bad, but she a baddie baddie. Like, I mean,
Right.
hey, but
Some of them want that presidential type, first lady type. That some guys want that first lady looking type, not the one that's like, uh, I don't know who's out there that shows everything. They don't want that person.
But that's not fair, because when you got your first lady thing in front of you, but the same way your first lady caught your eye, while she dressed like a first lady, you looking at what we don't have a name for at the moment. Like I don't understand that. Like
He don't
I
got no Barack money.
can't that part. But it's what I'm trying to get, like get this with men, and I'm not saying like I'm not. I don't understand. Like when you get the lady, you got her how exactly she was, or she got him. I mean, even for us women, we get a man that's probably outspoken, loud, but that's who we met here in Texas in his cowboy boots. You might want to go to a restaurant. You don't want baby to wear boots, but he gonna wear them boots. You can't tell him not to.
Or them
And
hoochie daddy
Depends
shorts.
on what the boots look like. It depends. If it's one of the boots that they have that looks like it could knock somebody out, I'm gonna say no. But if it's a nice pair of boots, I don't have anything to say about that. But you absolutely right. When you first meet that person, I can say this. I met this person one time. It was the jeans that got me. It was some dang on jeans. It was how he was fitting in them jeans. That's what got me. You know, and then it was the conversation that we had because I like somebody that can talk. I don't like someone that can't hold a conversation. You know, and
yes,
you kind of put your filters out there trying to figure out, how this person moves, how this person is mentally, because you definitely got to make sure you don't have a stalker on your hands there, and it goes both ways. It's hard. I had to figure out what I
I
wanted.
don't know, cause I like boys obsessed with me.
You got some bad people back there.
I don't know.
What was that,
You
Treasure?
gotta email me if I block you.
Huh?
she want him obsessed with her.
I want them obsessed. If I block you, you better email me.
Not email you. Okay.
She said email.
If I
You know
if I
what?
block you,
Treasure's on a
email me.
whole different generation.
No, no, treasure. If you block them, they gonna send you a dollar request just to send you a message. Have you had somebody do that one?
Yes. Mhm.
Mm, yeah. Now that's some serious. Now, Stephanie, I'm on you with that one. Now that's some stalkerish. You stalking me now.
Yeah, some
You
people
gotta be
go to
obsessed.
somebody's office and be looking, knowing darn well that person not in that office looking for somebody. They know
I
where
like
that
them
person's at.
obsessed.
Yeah,
Obsessed.
yeah. And you know what I'm talking about. You
I
don't
don't know
let's
what you're
talk
talking
about it
about.
still. So we're gonna talk about that. Sometimes, okay, I think I had, sometimes you can't put it too hard on a person because they'll lose their mind when you say, you know what, I'm done with you, I'm tired. And then they start that crazy stuff. They want to follow you to work, be coming to your job and looking for you, peeping through the house to see if you there, or calling your phone. And after block them, they come up with a different phone and call you from a different line
Got
or
no
call.
caller ID. That's the best phone calls ever.
Oh yeah, that's the fun part.
That's that start 68.
You got that?
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on real tight. Treasure, what do you think about, are we setting low standards?
Of course not.
You don't
If
think
you
so?
ask me, no. If you ask me on a date and I give you a certain day that I'm available, it better be something good.
It gotta be something good.
It gotta be
Okay.
something good. Don't don't
Okay.
don't 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 ask me out then be like, what you want to do? No,
So
no.
what is it that you're looking for?
You gotta wine and dine me.
You got a wine and dine?
You gotta wine and dine.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay, okay. So, fellas, y'all hear that? Treasure said you got to wine and dine her.
Yep.
So, the conversation that we had last week, would you date somebody up under your tax bracket?
I'm not paying for no meals. I no. You know what? No. I thought about it. No. Because if I could do it for me, what I need you for? You muted.
Oh, okay. You said not in your tax bracket? Okay, I got
Yeah,
that.
cause like, what could you do for me?
Hey, you
That's
know
like
what?
me dating somebody my age. What can you do for me?
Are you doing on Janet Jackson? What have you done for me lately?
No, Stephanie, it's just like that's a waste of my time. I can't experience nothing new. I can't see new things. What could you do for me that I can't do for myself?
Hey, that's a good one. And you know what? A lot of people are saying, also a lot of women and men out there, what are you going to bring to the table? So that is a topic. I would love to get one of these guys to get on here with us and we can come back and talk about that. I think that's an awesome subject. What have
I
you
am
done
the
for me
table.
lately? What can you do for me? What can we do for each other? You want somebody that can build that
Thank
relationship.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But according to my brother, I think I'm all that in a bag of chips, which I
Hey,
am.
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But you know what? You got to have all that in a bag of chips too. Y'all got to work on it together and not that separated thing. Because anytime you work on things as being single, and y'all don't work on it together, it's gonna be a problem.
It is because then it's gonna be this was my thing. I did it all, so it's all mine, all mine. No, mm-mm. That won't
Yeah.
work for me.
So you definitely have to find someone that you're equally yoked to and that match your energy. You know, if you got it's kind of rare that you find someone that's not matching your energy and y'all work out just great. That I always say it's always somebody for someone, but you definitely want somebody that's gonna match your energy. Because I want somebody that well, I'm married. But if I was single, I would want somebody that can match my energy, you know, fun loving person,
Hmm.
somebody that's outgoing and stuff and we're trying to build something together. So that's the biggest thing I think.
Yeah.
What do they have to say back there? I see them back there.
They on the phone gossiping.
Oh my gosh. Well, Treasure, it
Oh,
looks like
I
we
forgot you wanted to talk.
you are live, so everybody is seeing you. Hey. Yeah, we're talking about dates. We're talking about what we're going well, not me, but who's out there? The soulmate. Treasure needs a soulmate out there.
How you know? How you know I ain't found one?
Since you haven't told me yet.
Huh? Oh, I ain't gonna gossip to you,
Okay.
but you
Well, I'll
ain't
tell
been
you
at
what.
work.
All right. I hear you. So guess what? We're gonna go ahead and drop this show. Thank y'all for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Stuff. We'll be back on Thursday at 6:30 for more. Let's talk about stuff. Thank you, Treasure, for hopping on and the family. Thank you. And thank you for my co-host for coming on. We'll see you next Thursday at 6:30. See you later.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right. Have a great
y'all.
night. Bye.